Hey guys, it's Lynn coming to you tonight from London, Ontario, Canada again. Coming on tonight to talk about the Third Eye Chakra, how you can open up that and its properties. It's located right here, so it's in between the eyebrows here, just a little bit up. And when it's open, you can kind of just feel it right in there. So that's the spot right in there. So it's above and between the eyebrows. So again, right there, just right there. In Sanskrit, it's known as the ajna, and it's to perceive and to know. I'm just going to open up the space tonight, and this is my space. I would say this is my sacred space normally, but there's nothing sacred about my space here. And again, I keep talking about how the energy isn't for me here anymore. And again, it's a night where I've been battling up and down with the energy of those voices again talking to me, and it just reminds me of all the lessons that I've already surpassed with these narcissist beings and whatever entities these are. I've been doing some more research, and it could be other things as well, but it's voices, and they interpret they act like it's somebody that you know, so they're using voices of people that you know, and who knows if it really is the people you know or what's going on, but they're just in my ear the whole time. So I just thought I'd just come on and hit play right away, or else if I stalled too much longer, I was sitting here reading over everything, and I'm just the kind of person to come on. So I thought I'd better just get started here. 1:33 on the timer. Hope this message is finding everybody well. And I already lit my sage, and I'm just coming on, and we're going to release everything tonight that no longer serves me again. So this is my space within the time I'm making this message, and further on and furthermore, I'm releasing any energies and entities and anything, people, places, and things that no longer serve me. And I cleanse this space now, and I ask the divine to come through in a channeled message to discuss the activation of the third eye chakra, which I just showed you where it was. So we'll just cleanse the space a little bit more. I did in the background, I'm playing on my TV, one of the crystals that is for the third eye is the black obsidian, which I have right here. And it's so I have a frequency on right now on the TV, and again, it's to channel out negative energy, and it's to promote your spirituality. So there's an example of a black obsidian, and when I'm done the message, I will post the frequency again. It's something you can play in the background. When you want to ground in and release that negative energy, and you might not have anything else to do it, so you have YouTube, and it's free and applicable. So I'll add that in there. Again, the third eye is indigo color. So tonight I came on with tried to find something like an indigo color here, and the other crystal, the number one crystal for opening your third eye, is the amethyst, which the amethyst crystal is really for everything. It's one of the best ones, but it's for peace and wisdom, and it's a loving, serene stone. So therefore, it was at the top of the list, but it's also at the top of the list due to the color of it as well. And I do have quite a few of the amethyst little pieces to show tonight. So this one was a tower, just like this black obsidian, but it dropped a couple times, so there's just a little piece of it left. So that's another kind of example of an amethyst piece there. But they say when a crystal breaks, it's still good. So if it was meant to break, it was meant to break. So it's okay. And then here's another little piece I have. Another piece for the amethyst here, and it can be on a little necklace. And I had another piece, and a lady in my, they say amethyst is also good to carry. It's good for addiction. So if you're wanting to get out of your addictions, and if you're started your recovery journey, I keep one in my wallet as well. And a lady gave me one at a meeting one time, just a little one like this, a little amethyst piece. And they say it's a really good stone or crystal to have on you when you want to break down those addictions. I was given it by a lady in an AA meeting one night, and I ended up passing it on to another girl because it's for any addictions. I gave it to another girl in an NA meeting one day, and she made me this little cool bracelet, but I gifted that to somebody else now, so it's kind of nice. You can do a back and forth kind of little gift exchange with people as you see them on your journey. The other amethyst one I have is this one here as well. Sorry, there it is up there a little bit. That's another little cool piece I have. So that is the main crystal for opening your third eye. So again, it's the indigo color. That's very essential. And again, that black obsidian, just like the frequency I have on the TV. Again, it's for shielding negativity and releasing emotional blockages. So that's what that one's good for. As well, you can also use a clear quartz crystal. And again, the clear quartz is dispelling negative energy. Again, this was a tower as well. And I only have this tiny little piece left, but I do have another piece somewhere like these ones, and it's probably in a coat pocket somewhere. Another crystal that's good for opening the third eye is the citrine, and it's this color. It's like the yellowish kind of yellowy orange color, and again, that is dispels negative energy, and it brings you into your higher self. As well, it gives you the feeling of joy, and which is great. If we could all feel that joy every day, all day, I'd love to be in that state of joy, that feeling of joy, right? That emotion of joy and happiness. But for me, feeling joy and happiness would be like a state of mind. I would like to carry that feeling of that joy and happiness with me, and not have it just be an emotion. I want it to be like my state of being, like constantly all the time. And where I am right now, again, it's not working out for me very well in that regard right now. But I did get out and grounded in nature today. And again, I will say for like just your being, your entire being, whether you're opening up any of your chakras or you're trying to break an addiction or anything, just to get out in nature and take your shoes off. You can get grounded with Mother Gaia, and you can take off your shoes, and you can kind of tune into the grass a little bit and kind of look up and get connected with the sun and whatnot. Which brings me to another thing I was going to say at the end, but you can also for your third eye, you can go out and you can gaze at the sun to open it. So again, it is just right here. It's right in there. And when it's open, you can kind of feel it there. You can kind of feel like a little hard kind of thing there a little bit. You can sun gaze, and you can do some chanting. So you can, whatever you choose to chant, you can do this is the symbol here for it's AUM, Om, or there's OM, and those ground you in with Mother Gaia and with the earth. So you can chant those, and you can sun gaze. Those are a couple good exercises. As well, you can do a yoga pose. You can do the eagle yoga pose or the dolphin yoga pose. And you can do a headstand. if you're that capable and flexible of doing a headstand, send me a picture. I'd love to see it. Anyway, so the third eye chakra is, again, I showed you where it is, and it's ajna, to perceive, to know in Sanskrit. Color is indigo. It's also known as, it can also be known as the pineal gland. And it's known as the pineal gland. It's the pineal gland is deep. It's real. It's deep within your brain, and it's an endocrine gland. So the third eye is a metaphorical concept, and the pineal gland is real, and it produces melatonin. So you'll either hear it called the third eye, which is just kind of a metaphorical for inner eye, but you'll also hear it being referred to as the pineal gland as well. And again, that's as I mentioned, it's that also in the back, in the deep within that brain. It's the pineal gland. It's for the there's light and intuition back there. So that's the whole purpose of this third eye, is it's to open your intuition, and when you're opened, it focuses your intelligence. you will know who and what's for you when it's open. So anything not for you, you'll definitely know what's for you and what's not for you. So it's a good thing to try to open. Some babies are born with it open, and so you might already have it opened, like, and you just don't know. You might be just unconscious right now, and it might not even take you that long to open it. It could be just a quick meditation practice, which I'll go over. I'll link in the description of the video when I'm done. There's some like 5-minute little meditations you can do to work on and open it. Again, you wear the color of the chakra. So again, it's the indigo for this. And when it's opened, it brings you it's for your highest good, so your highest good, and for your highest self as well. And again, it brings you that great joy, and you can gain more wisdom. And you'll gain more life experiences. So it's kind of cool, like down here on planet Earth, we're all here learning our lessons, right? So it's essential if you are elevating, and if you are turning to a spiritual path or a higher learning, or just breaking down your addictions or what have you. I think I've mentioned it in another video before. It is we're all having life experiences, right? There's lessons to be learned, and if you choose to grow, good for you. And if you don't want to grow, then I always advise people to stay out of other people's way, right? Like, it's unnecessary for people to be in somebody else's way if they just want to stay here and not grow, right? I mean, if somebody's going to want to grow on their own and elevate, then they have that right to do so, right? So again, that's just me saying that again for the negative energies and the entities I'm picking up all day long within my journey all the time. So I had to get that out there. So as well, the function is clairvoyant. So it gives you that clear seeing. And there's a lot of Claires. I have a neighbor, not those kind of Claires, but I do have a neighbor 2 down named Claire. But there's other Claires. And another one of mine is, some of us are born with these Claires. So there's clear seeing, clear knowing, clear smelling. And the one that I'm really good at, I think I have all 5 of them for sure. But you can work on those as well. I'll make another video another time about those. But the one that I have the most with is claircognizance, and it's just that clear knowing. So with opening your third eye, it's going to give you the clear seeing. And that comes from your intuition, your wisdom, and your own personal vision. So again, it's the chakra of visualization. So again, it's going back to when you were a child, you could probably visualize quite a bit, and you were always in your imagination when you were a kid, right? It was always fun back then, right? If you can imagine going outside and when you were playing with your friends, right? It was, I guess the good with the bad, like playing outside was fun, and that's what I like to still do now, right? And it grounds you with the earth. But if you can get back into that kid-like imagination, you can start manifesting your dreams, and opening up that third eye will really help you with that. Another function is to let you know when other people are thinking of you. So it gives you that telepathy and kind of that cord with somebody else. Sometimes that can be good or bad. I've noticed a lot of times on my journey, I've had to cut cords several times. I've had to cut the cords several times with people, and I'm not sure how they sometimes get back into my energy. And I've done a lot of cord cutting rituals. I've wrote people's names down. I've burned the paper, and I've done other frequencies that are made applicable on YouTube, and these energies still somehow try to get back in, which leads me to believe it's some sort of illegal way or something else going on. But it's really annoying when you don't want to be picturing somebody all the time and they keep popping in your mind. So I'll drop something in the description at the end where it will enable you to cut the cords with the people that you don't wish to have extracting your energy anymore. And I'll drop one in there. There's a really good one by another famous YouTube doctor I like, and his name's Sapien. He's a Sapien medicine man, and he has a really good etheric cord cutting music frequency that you can play, and you don't even have to do anything. It does the work for you, so you're just listening to that music. Again, because you do have to be careful with the cords, right? Because anyone you've been with or used to hang around with, you'll always have that energetic cord, right? And you can have that energetic cord for a lot longer than you wish to. So it's very important, kind of like a spiritual bath, right? Like as we grow, you're gonna outgrow people, right? And a lot people on the other end have to know that. Sorry, my back's killing again. I'm not sure if they're using those weapons on me again right now, but that's what's going on and why I'm shifting around, because it's been happening all day. So I just thought I always be honest when it's happening, and again, I had the failed back surgery, but it's getting worse. It's getting worse quite often. So I believe that's what's going on, which I've been doing a little bit more research, and I know they're called energy weapons as well. So energy weapons, from what I've been reading, they can manipulate your energy, and they can extract your good energy from you. And I wasn't in this mood. I was in a way better mood earlier. I'm very calm and focused right now, but I guess it's okay to have a different mood. Usually I'm more like smiling and a bit more serious right now, it seems. But I had to come on and still go ahead with this. Again, if we don't make the videos every day, if we don't come on and make the videos again every day, then I'm just going to get stuck in a rut where it will take me about 2 or 3 months to even come on and make a video again. And I was on a good roll there, of course. We did the heart chakra and the throat chakra, and then now the third eye. And I'm going to move up to the crown and then start at the next 3 at the bottom and follow along with the videos there. But I had to come on anyway. And, I took a shower and cleansed off, but again, where I'm living, my energy is just off. It's awful. It's on and off, and it's too much, right? It's too much for me. So I know when I start hurting and I'm getting really irritable, it reminds me of like when a narcissist is in the room with you, right? Like they're literally in the room with you playing their games of like, did you see my crystal, honey? I just had it on the table, my citrine crystal. No, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they're the ones that fucking hid it somewhere on you and watched you. They like to watch you walk around and play a game with you on, I hid your crystal for like 2 hours. It's kind of like that, what's going on with me with these weapons. And it reminds me of, it would be like a narcissistic energy again that would be doing it. I've talked about this before, whether it's people that are running my town, whether it's Masons, narcissists, psychopaths, government, it's all that elite mindset, and it's the real haters of the world, right? Again, it's the hate and berate. We can't be great. We just got to hate and berate people, and we got to get that jealous and envy out there, man. And it just bothers me, and I don't like hanging out with people like that. You have a choice every day, and if you choose to sit there and do nothing and to be the person you've been your whole life, then fucking namaste, like go away. Like why would somebody if they hate themselves, why would they hate you? And again, I've talked about this before. I always hope that they'll look back one day and be like, yeah, like this girl did nothing to us. Like she literally did nothing, but we just can't stop. And it's again that narcissistic energy where they can't fucking let you go. So again, it's that cord cutting. They wouldn't know how to cut a cord. 1811 on the timer. They wouldn't know how to cut a cord, and they don't want you to cut the cord. So when you do listen to these frequencies, it's hard for them to process, right? Because it's you're cutting the cord. So who's ever attached to you, they're going to feel it. They're going to feel it. And right now, where I'm at right now, whoever was attached to me and feeding off of me, I don't know why anybody is purposely wanting to stay or try to be in my energy at all. Because right now I am walking karma. It's just what's happening right now, and I have no control over it. But I don't know why somebody would want to be messing with me and my energy. If you know I'm walking karma for you, why wouldn't you just go do yourself? But they also need, again, that reaction I've talked about, the overreactive or the reactive abuse. They're still abusing you. They're abusing you so much that they can't thrive. They can't move on with their day. until they've abused you, or they have to abuse somebody, and it's just so disgusting to me. So anyway, I have to always end up talking about it because 1919 on the timer. When we talk about it, me sharing it, I can get my mess out as a message for somebody else. And if anyone is dealing with these energies and these people, I don't even see them. It's like it's an invisible force. Like they're talking in my ear. They got this illegal setup going on, and it's quite bothersome. It's very disgusting. It reminds me more of like other disgusting things that are happening to me that we'll talk about another time. But it's very illegal. It's like they're treating me still like a scapegoat in my town, and it's like I'm the divine feminine. I've done the work, and I'm trying to step into my power and be a better person for humanity and be a better person for myself, and that's what I have been doing. But these people just can't let me go, and it's really disgusting, and it really frustrates me. But anyway, I had to just get that out there because I'm leaning and shifting a lot. My foot's killing and my back's killing, but it always has been that way for years. So it's just frustrating. It's quiet in my ears right now when I'm talking, so that's good. But they mess around with me all day long, and I'll make another video about that once I do a little bit more research on that as well. But again, I looked into it more, and I call it the voice to skull technology. For people that have been targeted their whole life, and it's like the government doing this scalar weapons and what have you. But I also read more into it that it's like an energy weapon. So again, it reminds me of that narcissist energy, or that like psychopath energy where they're extracting your energy. They need that reaction, and but it's just killing on my back. We're to the point where I'm like screaming out earlier, like screaming out so bad that it's hurting so much, and these people just get off on it, man, and it makes me literally sick. So 21:21 on the timer. Anyway, my little rant there for a bit, and back to the third eye chakra. That's again to let you know when people are thinking of you. So if you find somebody's always popping in your mind and you don't want them in your energy, then I'll leave that etheric cord cutting subliminal in the description when I'm done. The health issues with not opening it is basically mental confusion and a lack of spirituality. So again, it's in no understanding or vision. You're just kind of in a great big ball of confusion, just like I was for years with narcissists. You're in that narc fog. So it's kind of, even if you're not around any narcissists, you'll be just kind of confused all the time, right? And you won't really be open to finding out about any other practices or anything other than what you already know. You're stuck in your ways, right? Like that ego. Again, it gives you, if you don't open it, it can give you a lot of anxiety, which is a lot, again, the narcissists are living in that anxiety, depression, fear, guilt, and shame. So by opening it, you can alleviate some of those things that we've all had. We've all had those. And until we heal and knock those down, you're always going to be sitting in those, right? So there's that too. It will disconnect you from the world around you. So that's what it is. So it's kind of you in your own delusional world, right? And it will allow you to follow the crowd as well, right? Like you're not being open. You're not even telling the universe that you're even alive. You're just kind of stagnant, depressed and hating everything, where you could, again, everybody has that potential. 2313, everybody has that potential to do something different, right? And become a better person, right? Not just for themselves, but for their kids, for whomever, their significant other, but mainly for yourself. You do it for yourself, and then you hope that branches off onto other people. Again, we don't help people. That's the ego, but we do try to get into our soul. And when we're working out of our soul, I'm forgetting what it is now. I'm just being honest. I feel like they're messing with my mind again right now. The ego is when we're fixing, and the soul is basically like our life's purpose, right? It's just sharing. That's what it is. Sorry. So our soul's purpose is to share, right? So again, turning our mess into that message. Again, without it being open, like me right now with them doing this targeted individual PSYOPs operation on me and whatnot, it's, again, not allowing me to stay focused on my task, which is 24/24 on the timer, making this message to get out, and constant overthinking. So constant overthinking, I used to be like that all the time my whole life. And again, it's when you hang out with those narcissistic energies, you're going to always be constantly overthinking because they're projecting it all onto you, which I've already talked about before. But I can't stress that if you're not one of these energies, you got to let go of them. You got to get away, or they'll kill you. They'll literally kill you spiritually, emotionally, and probably physically in the end. So again, it's something that I've been working on for quite a while now, but I used to constantly have that overthinking, and it's like these guys in my ear all day. That's what they're doing to me, the constant chatter, just chattering away like narcissists. And I mentioned yesterday, the voices are like narcissists, the narcissist that I can't stand, and it never stops. 25/25 on the timer. But I don't overthink anymore because I've healed a lot, right? So I do the I am affirmations, and I just try to stay grounded and in that present moment. And I can't stress enough how beneficial it is for your health, for everything, when we stay in that present moment and we don't live in that fear. But right now I'm having a hard time staying focused, and that's how my whole life was. Growing up, I never could stay focused, and I lived with 3 narcissists, right? And I always lived with 3 narcissists. And then as I grew, my first boyfriend was a narcissist, and then it just went on and on and on and on and on. I think in the end, to where I am right now, there's maybe only one person. And I've talked about how great he is before, and that one person, I think, was the only one true that wasn't narcissistic at all. So It brings me to another thing, but we'll focus back on this now. I'm getting out of hand here, but like the greatest guy of all, of course, the one that I chose cocaine over for a while and got into these bad energies with people because of childhood wounds. If you don't fix what hurt you, you're gonna think you belong in this low, unhappy city, which is where I am right now. Again, the unhappiest city in Canada, and it's dense. It's so dense that I feel like I'm dying sometimes. It's just so low, and that's probably why I'm having a hard time in my 5D consciousness living here, because I'm very segregated away from people. And if I could think of one person that I'd love to hang out with, it would be that guy that I've healed now, and it's just the greatest love of all, right? The greatest guy ever. But anyway, there's a reason that must have all happened. Again, I'm living in a city where everybody just hates too, right? And I look back at pictures of us, and it was like a photogenic couple with the greatest smile and the greatest time together, and I could go for some of that right now. You know, it's a really lonely road on this journey, and I think good things are coming, so I'm just going to be hopeful still about that. Anyway, also a couple of affirmations at the end. So I mentioned the yoga poses, and if you can do a headstand, I'd love to see a picture. They say the headstand will help you out there. And again, the yoga eagle pose and the dolphin. Again, just doing yoga, they say, is great for your overall body, for the aches and pains. If I was doing yoga here in town, they'd probably still be somehow trying to wind me up and get that reaction from me. They probably did it. I did do yoga for a bit here, and they say that's good to keep moving around, right? But I'm wondering now if when I was doing yoga, when I was in so much pain, if they were doing it to me then. But I'll come back to the present moment again. I'm getting off track. Some affirmations you can say is, I am a divine being. I'm an extension of the universe. I can manifest my vision. I trust that my highest good is unfolding right now for me, and I am connected with my higher self always. So those are some affirmations you can say with getting on board with opening up your third eye. And when if you're already seeing, if you wonder right now if your third eye might possibly be opened, or you're wondering what it would feel like for it to be opened, it would be something to the effect of getting a lot of headaches, which wouldn't necessarily mean that, but it would be also seeing orbs and spirit lights. And it would be if you see auras around people. So in real life, if you can see an aura around somebody, your friends or what have you, and you would get a tingling sensation, and again, right between your eyebrows, where the third eye chakra is. So you'd feel that tingling sensation right in there. That's how you know if it's starting to open. And again, like I said, I think I was born with it opened, and I guarantee I was. And I haven't done the research on that to see like how many people are born with it opened and whatnot, but I guarantee mine was. What else do we got here? And that was it. Actually, that was it. Oh, and the other foods for it, the foods for eating with it again are going to be blueberries, blackberries, and grapes, and purple kale. Purple kale is a good one to have there as well. You can tell my energy's not right tonight. I'm 33 on the timer. I'm not, I'm very distracted and out of focus. And with that in mind, I'm just going to end that there. That's the affirmations. And I'm going to put a meditation in and an etheric cord cutting frequency as well as this black obsidian sound therapy that I'm listening to. And again, that's the black obsidian there, the tower. They say when our energies are off, you got to push forward. So I'm glad I came on and made the message, but it's when my back's being targeted, and again, it's the energy's not right. I know my energy's not right, and again, 3111 on the timer. When I was making my videos last year, I was in my great balanced energy and very, very happy. But I don't feel like I'm angry or anything, so I guess it's okay. But I'll play it back and see how it is. But I wanted to get the message out, so I kept rolling on with the chakras. And these guys have also hijacked my experience with getting my certificates I mentioned the other night with a spiritual life coach and an energy channeler, which I know I am an energy channeler, but I'm feeling a bit off tonight. Like I lost there's a disconnection, but maybe I'll run through it and see how it is, and I'm still going to post it regardless. And that's all I have for tonight on opening up your third eye. And I hope this message finds anybody that's going through maybe some of the similar stuff that I am on my journey. And I wish everybody well. Much love and light to everybody. Namaste.